Hey guys, it's Cameron here with Emerson House Buyers. Every week I bring you tools, tactics, strategies, lessons I've learned, things that went really well that I would do again or capitalize on, things that I didn't go so well that I wouldn't do again, I wouldn't wish on anybody, and answer your questions. Why should you listen to me? Over a year and a half, 2 years, I built a sizable rental portfolio in the Houston area and also in Athens, Ohio. And I just want to give back. I have no agenda. There's no reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. Nobody's holding a gun to my head. Nobody's making me do this. I don't have anything to sell you. It's just because I want to give back to you guys and help out the real estate, other real estate or want to be real estate investors out there, people who can utilize real estate to be a powerful tool like it was for me. So this week I got a question I want to answer. And the question is, how would you go about picking an investment property? So, pretty wide open question here. I will say that it depends, right? Is this a high equity play? Is this for long-term cash flow? And then there's several different exit strategies. So you have buy and hold, you have flips, you have owner financing, you have the option to wholesale a deal or do a joint venture of something of that nature, or you could syndicate deals. So I could look at a house and it would fit my rental criteria but wouldn't fit the flip criteria. So I would back up and say, what are your goals and what do you need to do to reach those goals? Which strategy do you need to use to reach your goals? And then that's the investment property I would pick. If it's to have a property to pay for my kids' education or to quit my job, what are your goals? And then facilitate those accordingly, right? Flips are going to give you a higher cash now. Rentals are going to build longer, slower wealth. Wholesale is going to give you some quick cash with very little risk. And then you have owner financing, which is kind of like loaning people money. There's so many avenues. I will tell you that my strategy is buy and hold. And we do a little bit of owner financing as well. And I look for at least 11.5% cash on cash return. And then I look for that's if you bought the deal all cash. And then for your, just the ROI, the return on investment, I look for that to be at least 30%. So those are my two deals, or my two variables that I analyze when looking at a deal. Is that the right way? I don't know. Does that help me and got me to where I am? Absolutely. So, and those aren't going to work everywhere, right? I mean, that doesn't work in every market, or it might not work in, really high housing or really low income housing. So I'm kind of in the middle. I don't necessarily pick the highest and best price neighborhoods. For my rentals, I necessarily don't pick the ghettos. So I'm kind of the B play guy. I play in the median. So that's what I do. Again, if you're asking somebody what's a good investment property or how would you go about picking a good investment property, well, my question would be, my first thing would be, does this meet my goal? Is this my goal to acquire this many properties, to pay for my kids' education, to quit my job, whatever it is? And then that's what I would ask myself, is this going to get me to where I want to be? So if you're asking this question, I would back up and say, what is my goal here? And then go from there and see, because like I said, depending upon which lens you're looking through, if it's the flip lens or if it's the buy and hold lens, investments are going to look totally and utterly different. So think about that. Everybody wants to get into real estate and start doing the easy one, or maybe wholesaling or flipping because it sounds great, or buy and hold because that's how they hear you build wealth, or because they want to quit their job. But really look at it and assess it that way, because I've seen people walk away from deals and other guys come in and swoop them up, just because the different strategies, and not that that's necessarily a bad thing. That's all I got for you on this one, guys. If that went well, if that made sense, let me know. If it didn't, let me know as well. And I hope this helped. If it did, share it with somebody. get it out there to the world. If it's valuable, if it's not, tell me. Say, no, this sucks. So, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you next week. Keep asking questions. I'll keep answering for you to the best of my ability. Thanks, guys.